Well, good morning everybody, and today we are going to clean that pool if it's the last thing we do. The tigers are sleeping, they're not getting up, they're back to their old tricks again, but we are going to feed them and that is going to get them up. It works. I don't like to do it because then they only respond to, well, food and treats, and I don't want them to do that. I want them to know that they should get up, get out, we clean up, they get back in, and they understand it, but sometimes they just don't care. Maybe they like the dirty water, but 2 chickens coming up, we'll be serving it to them within the next few minutes, and then they will be on the other side and we can clean it up. So let me get that going. Getting it done now. Right, I'm trying to get them down. They don't even respond to the food. Diego! Okay, there's a yawn at least, so let's see, maybe he's getting up. Enzo, I haven't even seen him yet. He is still camouflaged right there in the jungle. You're at the back, so let's see if I can get him out. Okay, there's Diego coming down at last. Come, Diego. He's got all the time in the world. Doesn't care about anything. He knows that I'm just gonna give him the food, so doesn't need to do anything. The dove is there watching him as well. Can't believe it. I can see the look on that dove's face. He's like, you tigers, you're so spoiled. But in any case, let's see, Diego should just come down now, if he's not gonna fall asleep right there where he's standing. Right, he is. Diego! He is still playing the game. He wants to show me that he's not really interested. Don't know where's Enzo yet. He hasn't gotten up yet. He was up this morning and then he went to sleep again, so he still needs to get up. He is right in here somewhere, or probably maybe he's even on that side already. Yeah, there he is. I can see his paw there. But in any case, I'll get him and Diego on the same side at the right time, and we can start cleaning up. Okay, Enzo is here. He wants to eat. He's ready. It's only Diego that is not up yet. He's up, but he's not coming down. He's distracted a bit. He's checking things out. But he'll come down in a second. It's only a matter of time. But he's got the upper hand because he's got a lot of time. Right, Diego is ready to eat. And he's saying hi. What's for breakfast? Okay, let's go give you guys these two. Come Enzo, come Diego. Come Enzo Key. Come. I have to show him the chicken to convince him. Come Enzo. Go through. They will come there if I'm there. There's Diego. And now just to get Enzo here. Enzo? I don't want to give this one to Diego now, because then maybe he'll run back with it. They are so clever. They know exactly what they want to do. Enzo? Okay, there he's coming through now. these tigers have got so much time. Right, now just to make sure Diego stays that side, throwing it there. Oh, and I hit him right on the back. And now Enzo, you're getting the smaller one because you took the longest. That's just the way it is. Right. And he's going back. I have to run and close this. Okay. It's done. At last, we can clean up. Right, Diego is enjoying his chicken. It was the only way to get them out. Well, I don't always like to trim these leaves, but they have to be trimmed eventually. So, and I think it will give the tree itself a boost if I do trim them. So they are starting to turn brown on the ends, but it's got beautiful leaves on the top. So I'm going to trim these ones off, and let's see. Maybe it helps it to grow even quicker. Although that's why I bought these type of trees. They don't grow as quick. They're green, they're beautiful, they bring an atmosphere, and you don't need to wait for them because they are what they are. That is what's nice about this. And it's not like a tree that you have to climb in. Where is it going? Now that there, I forgot the name, but that is our military's, oh, what do you call it? Rooivalk, that's what it is. And actually, I can tell you guys a few things about that. My dad actually made the molds for some of the wings or something on it, some of the parts on it. I can't remember exactly. That was many years ago when he was still a computer programmer. He was one of the first computer programmers in South Africa. So yeah, and he had to program the machines to cut the molds where they would manufacture some of the parts out of. That was many years ago. But in any case, it happened. We've got some butterflies coming over the whole area today, and I remember as a child we had them coming over, well, now and then. I didn't really pay attention back then. Now what I like to do is to memorize when do they come over, because it's not a thing that happens all the time, but that is things that I like to know. So yeah, well, March, that's when they come over. So next year I'll check it again and I'll remember which day it was. And it's no use writing it down because I've got so many things that I've written down, and to go through it again, it takes forever. So you have to sometimes just remember it. And if you write it down, well, you can always go back. It's a better long-term thing. But if you really pay attention and you want to remember it, you'll remember it. Everything that you need to remember. I think the best way to do it is to just go according to the temperature, and if it was hot or cold that day, because that gives you a good indication from when it happened. I think that's the best way. If you ever want to remember something, just remember what you were wearing when it happened. That's the easiest way. And after you've seen it 20 times, you'll remember it. Like now, I know these butterflies are coming over here in March. And there's a lot of them. So I'll definitely see them again next year. And everywhere I walk, the Diegos are walking with me, all 5 of them. They're absolutely amazing. And they just line up so I can just pick them all up and kiss them right on their head. They are amazing. I don't think people realize how much value there is in these little kittens. They're amazing. I cannot understand how people cannot just, well, fight over kittens to have more, because they are amazing. I guess you have to have a tiger first, and then you will see how amazing a kitten is. They are great. I cannot compare it to anything else. They're amazing. Yeah, Peter is just hosing down all the dirt to get it right at the bottom, and yeah, these days he is helping me with that, so it helps a lot, because I did it for so long to take out all of that leaves and stuff. It's a terrible job, so he is helping me a lot. And the Diegos, they are just walking right with me all the time. Yeah, little Katya, just look at that face. Can you believe it? Okay, joining the lawn, all those little small ends, just filling up spaces, making it more level, all kinds of things that you do. And the pool is clean now, so I'm going to open up the water so we can start running in from over there. And Diego's favorite toy, and I have to say actually these days Enzo's favorite toy. He's been playing with this quite a few times. Every time I just see him and he's playing with it, he loves it. I think it took him a little longer to like it, but he does now. It's still doing quite well. Some of these zip locks are out. I think I must just replace them, because you know, you can still have a gap between them. But like over here, if that one's going to break out, there's going to be quite a gap. And if that one maybe gets out, then it's open. He's going to be able to get in there. So yeah, going to quickly do that. Start putting in the water. Everything is good. Just let the dogs come and run around here quickly, and then we can clean up, bring the tigers back. But we're going to join a few pieces of lawn. Just, you can always do it. It's never done. I've stopped trying to have things done, because it's never done. You have to realize anything you do, it's going to take maintenance, and just make it the best it is for what it is right now, and then maintain it and improve on it all the time. That's what I can say. That's the best way to do just about anything. Right, got the Diegos right here. They are just sticking together, and well, the pool is clean, water is just starting to run in, and I'm quickly going to open up for the dogs so they can take a run in the tigers area. They love it. It's like going to the park. But the Diegos, well, they will just stick around right here. And how can I forget little Bunny? There she is right here as well. Right, vegetarian cat is reading my mind already. He knows that now he's got to move, because we are going to get the dogs to go through and run in the tigers area. So he will move, and they are going. Run with them. Right, Billy. I know they should go in here, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they go straight past, but they come back at least. Yeah, they're quickly gonna run around, have some fun, and then they'll be going back when they're tired pool is clean so they don't get stuck in it, because it's quite slippery when the water is a bit dirty with the algae that grows on that surface. But yeah, they're gonna run around, take them back in an hour. Just get them a bowl of water first, because I don't always have a bowl of water here. Oh no, I do. There it is. Tigers will check him out. Diego, are you gonna keep him company, Diego? And Enzo as well. Right, let me get going. I've got stuff to do while they are playing. This just shows how a cat drinks milk with its tail. Just look at that. I've never seen a cat drinking milk with its tail, but clearly that is what is happening right here. Houdini is drinking milk with his tail while eating. Well, that's what it is. How can you say it's not so? Right, Zach is very cautious. He is in this side now. They haven't seen this side for a while. Now, they get to go everywhere. Oh, Zach, is that what you just had to do now? But in any case, they are just right here. Where is that cat? Let me just see where she is. Now, trying to see. No, don't see her anywhere. She'll be back in a second. Oh, and there's Enzo. He's coming to check what it looks like when Zach and Sagis is running on this side. The monkeys, they haven't seen them also for a while. It's a little difficult to let them come this side with Bino, because he doesn't like them. But they get their chance. I make it happen. That is something that people don't always realize. Sometimes there's something bigger in charge, and then it can be arranged. So don't worry about it. It will come right. They are getting their time to run around here and enjoy it. Dogs can spend their time on the other side. Enzo is just walking around here. Let's quickly say hi to him. Enzo Gee! Diego. Good scratch right there. Yeah, he's perfect. Diego feels, if you touch him, that's what health feels like. He is so healthy. Enzo as well. But Diego, I don't know how to put it. You just feel that health when you touch him. It's amazing. Diego. That was making the noises. Friendliest cat in the world. But I am seriously considering changing her name from friendliest cat in the world to full of crappiest cat in the world, because she is really, she's full of crap. To put it like that. There's no other way of putting it. I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it, but that's, yeah, full of crappiest cat in the world. Enzo. Diego. All the dogs, they're ready to come back to their side. You'd think that they would like it over there, but they like it. But they like it for a while. Then they want to get back. So I'm going to leave them there for another 20 minutes and then taking them back to their own area. Okay, and now they get their opportunity to run in this area. They come here even less, so they can enjoy it. We're just working here, loading stuff on and cleaning up. Seems like you have to keep on cleaning up all the time. And yeah, that's one of those things. There's no other way around it. And there is little mother cat right there. Just throwing away a lot of stuff that we had here occupying space, and this is what I did before. Just to give you an idea, this is like a little business card marketing that we used to give out just to show people what we were selling. The synthetic lawn. I actually had someone who I helped, and he started his company, and then today I can ask him just about anything and he will help me, but I don't, because we've got a good relationship. And yeah, it's nice to have someone that you can trust. And yeah, this is just some of the things that we did. There's Enzo with a piece of PVC ceiling. That's what this board is actually. This whole board is that. And the synthetic lawn, all the colors that we used to supply this in. And on the other side, watch phones, dual SIM card phones, and urinal flashes. And I was first with the LED lights in South Africa, but nobody wanted to buy it from me, like government or any of those. So I just used it for myself. I saved myself a lot of energy, and they didn't. So maybe that's why they've got the shortage of power. And then MP3 recording sunglasses, and the carbon fiber bicycles, and the taps, and the night armor, and a lot of stuff. Video borescope, gift shop that we had with all these little things that you could buy. The car hair straighteners, that plugs into the car. And it's things that I thought, people are going to want this. And they did. But in South Africa, business is impossible. Don't do business. The awnings, you'll see all of this stuff around my house. The showers, those luxury showers, water purification systems, the taps with the LEDs in, the water heaters, you don't need a geyser. And just look at my marketing way people could remember everything. Just remember Google and turn it around, you've got Algoog. And that was a quick link to my website. And the hair extensions, there's Jackie there, she's got hair extensions on. And the hair extensions was probably the most successful part, but it was the most difficult part to do. So I've got a lot of these, but I'm going to just throw them away. We don't really have space for it anymore. I still do have some of the stuff left. There I've got some of the ceilings right there. I'm going to use it for myself, for the place that we have built there, right up there. Still have to put that ceiling on that roof over there, so we'll do that. And then the tiles and the lawn. I guess my house is now a studio for YouTube videos when you have animals and tigers around. So that's basically what my house has become. And I remember the day that I said to someone the reason why I bought a video camera. There wasn't even cell phones that could record back then. And I had to explain myself why I bought it, because I was being audited. And they didn't want to, they wanted to tax me on it. And then I explained to them why I bought it. Because I wanted to make YouTube videos for the company. I never did. I made it for myself, which became something. So it was great. I'm happy with how it turned out. But you don't always know what happens. But in any case, that's just a little something. I've done a lot of stuff. People don't always realize how many, even the tiles. Those are the tiles that's in my house. That's a meter by meter porcelain tile. The highest quality that I've seen, and people just couldn't see it. They didn't realize the accuracy that they are made with. You'll see the gaps on my tiles are perfect. It's because you've got the right tile. The night armor, there they are. I sold most of it, and I'm so sorry that I did, because they are amazing. But I'll get some more. But in any case, I'll tell you about one of my friends, the one with the synthetic lawn. He told me the other day, he saw my videos and he saw that the lawn is not looking that great anymore. Kind of like this. Like these. It's a bit worn out. It's not that nice anymore. And he said, brother, I send it to you. And I told him, no, it's a lot of money to get it and the taxes and everything. He said, you don't understand. I send it to you. And he sent me a full container load without me paying for it. He sent it straight over. I received it in South Africa. Okay, then I paid a lot of tax. Almost 200,000 Rand tax on receiving it. And I did pay him for it. But it was the first time in my life that I felt like someone actually trusted me. I've never felt that feeling ever. It was the first time and it felt great. And I said to myself, there's no way that I would not pay this man. There is no way. And then I paid him and we've got a great business relationship. The other day I was in a shop and I walked around and I made a vlog about all kinds of things in that specific shop and I showed it to him. His words were, do you want it? I said, what do you mean do I want it? He said, I'll send it to you. And he was willing to send me everything that is in that shop. And it's a huge warehouse. And I said, you know what, brother? It is just too much. And I would have liked to accept it, but not in South Africa at the moment. I will not be able to keep the stuff safe. And it is just, it's a real difficult country at the moment. There's no trust whatsoever. So I don't want to misuse the trust he has in me by starting a company or a business again where I am most probably not going to be able to deliver at the end of the day. So I said no. And I think it was the perfect answer, because still we got our trust. I will not break that for any amount of money. I've never met this guy in my life, but he's a good friend. And sometimes you just meet people in your life that is worth knowing. You don't need to say one word to one another. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need anything. And everything is perfect. Yeah. That's what makes life worth living. And animals, of course. Especially full of crappiest cats in the world. Right, Zach and Saggies is safe right at the top. And all of these are going back. So, let me open up for them. A bunch of dogs going straight back. Bino is first. Alright, let's go. Come, 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 come. Now they want to quickly go and run there, but come, 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 come. Oops, that one didn't see the steps. Last time he ran up like that, he was little. That was last week. Now his legs are longer than you think. They grow like you won't believe. Just see if it's all of them. Okay, right. They are really comfortable in their area. They really like it. There they go. Just look at them. So happy in their own place. Bino straight on his table. They know the monkeys. They know the tigers. And they are just gonna play. Yeah, let me go see if I missed one or two. But I don't think so. I think they all are back. Enzo Key. I guess the cats will also start coming out again now. The place works out very well for keeping animals. This house is built with different compartments. Like that area right there where the planes are. that is a perfect place to put the kittens, except for those steps where they can get out. Then we've got this big area over here for the bigger cats. And then the middle section, and then the upper section, and then even this part for the tigers, but this part for the dogs. And should the tigers get over this fence, they will just be in a place where they can still be kept. And even if they should go through this gate over here, they will also just be again in a place where they could be kept. Sissy will just have to climb out real quick then. But even if they should get out there as well into this area, then they are also enclosed in an area. Enzo was here 7 years ago, the last time. I would love to let him come and take a walk here through this part. He'll remember it. And then there's on the other side where the helicopter is, there is another area like that. So I've made this whole place full of areas where you can cover it up and make sure that if he comes out somehow, he's just in the next area. So yeah, there's a lot of planning that went into this house. When you want to do this and you've got some time to think about what it should look like, then that's what you do. But in any case, that's enough about the house. I am planning to make a video about the house. I just want to finish it first, and then I will. Well guys, let me get the tigers food ready, feed them, and that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. Enzoke. Enzoke. Diego.